Hi guys, so today we're going to do a freshman advice video for our back to school series. We have many videos in this collection, so don't forget to subscribe so you can see all of them.
Freshman advice is don't procrastinate. I know this sounds weird, but once you get into higher classes in high school, like 11th and 12th grade, you may take some AP classes, and in those classes the teachers are going to expect your best work and literally nothing else.
My first freshman tip of advice is to not fit into the wrong crowd of people, because that'll just get you involved in drugs, sex, and alcohol, and it's not a good idea to do that because you will not fit in and you're not cool. So that's my tip.
My second tip of advice is that your group of friends may change. In high school your schedules would be really different, and I know like from high school to middle school we had a lot more classes. So that was very different for me, and there's AP classes, there's honors classes, and there's just regular classes. So your friends may take something that you might not want to take, and that's okay. And I changed groups a lot, and I mean I'm fine with that. I don't have anything bad against the other group of friends. It's just that we changed, and that's all there really is to it.
My second tip of advice is to make sure you surround yourself with people who you're proud of having your parents meet, and that who bring out the best in you, because that's the main point of being in high school, is to learn who you are and to grow.
My third tip is don't judge a teacher before you get to know her, especially based off of other students' opinions. Everyone is a different student and they act differently in class than they do toward their actual friends. And so I think judging a teacher before you get to know her is just setting yourself up for failure, because you don't really know how she is. I mean, I've heard some things about teachers and I didn't think I was going to really like them, but I ended up loving them. So don't judge someone before you get to know them, especially based off of other people's opinions.
So my third tip of freshman advice is to be careful what you post on social media for Facebook, Twitter, and stuff like that, because when you're applying to colleges in your future, colleges actually look at your social media accounts, and if you have any inappropriate photos or posts on it, you will lessen your chance of getting into that school.
My fourth tip of advice is to get the best grades as possible now, because ninth grade is usually the easiest year for people because teachers tend to go easier on them because it's their first year of high school. And once you get to 11th and 12th grade and you take more AP classes, they're going to get a lot harder, and you want to make sure that you get your GPA up as high as possible now, so that when you get into the higher grades and the harder classes, you don't have to worry about it then.
My next tip of advice is to try your hardest this year and try to impress your teachers, because when they're picking classes for your next year in high school, the teachers, they talk to each other, and if you're misbehaving in your freshman year, and let's say you want to say, oh, I'm going to try even harder and I'm going to be a good student my sophomore year, the teachers already have an impression of you, and it's not really going to be a good impression. So try and be your best for your freshman year.
My last tip of advice is that boyfriend and girlfriends aren't everything in high school. I mean, I guess they're good to have, but I would just make sure you don't go too far and you don't make them your everything, and focus your whole life around them, because someday they may not be there, and sometimes people are lost and they have a very hard time without them, and now is the time to learn who you are. And I'm not saying that it's bad to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, because I think sometimes they're great and they help you find out who you actually are inside and bring out your personality more, but I'm just saying I wouldn't get too involved in it right away.
My last tip of advice for freshmen this year is to don't do stupid stuff and just be yourself. If you want to be someone you're not, people are going to think that you're fake, and they're not going to want to be friends with you. And if you do a lot of stupid things to try and to make yourself look cool, a lot of people are going to be like, who is this person? Like, who does that? And you're not gonna be cool at all. So thank you guys for listening to our freshman advice tips. Please comment below, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Bye.